Whatever.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the diaries. It has been quite a while between, the diaries because life being funky, and just to show you how funky life has been, today is Saturday, May 13th, and it's my first day off since April. Now, in the previous video, you know that I went out with my daughter a couple of times. I was still working on those days. Those were like times I had off. The little bit of time that I had off. Today, I totally have the day off, and it's a weird thing when you've been working for, 13, 14 days in a row, and all of a sudden you have a day off. My mindset is, what can I get done today before I have to go to work? I don't have to go to work. So it's very confusing. But I'll get over it. Today, we're going to start working on another fountain. Yes, another fountain. Now, when I say a fountain, I'm not referring to the, things with the squirting in the air and all that kind of stuff. I'm referring to a fountain that fits the theming of a specific area. In this instance, it is, big surprise, the Adventureland porch. Now what I did is I got another pump. This one is a little bit more powerful. It'll actually, the water capacity is higher than the first one. And it also is stronger. It's able to push water up a greater distance, about 3 feet, where the other one was about 1.5 feet. So I got all this bamboo stuff. And remember that wind chime that I had, the wooden one? I showed you a couple episodes ago. I got another one because those pieces are cut so perfectly and look so good. And then I got another little wooden tiki, and I bought a wooden bowl. The wooden bowl I got at Goodwill. It cost me $3.50. The one I was going to get was at the place that I get all my tiki decorating stuff, which is a wonderful place called Black Market Minerals. This one is located at the Arizona Mills Mall in Phoenix. And they have very good prices on a lot of stuff, but not on wooden bowls. The wooden bowl was like this big, and it was like $25. The wooden bowl I got is actually a wooden planter, but it looks like a deep salad bowl, but it's all wood, and hence the name of a wooden bowl. And it cost me $3.50. So I'm going to be using that. And then the extra bamboo, plus the wind chime parts, we're going to make a really kind of an exotic Tahitian looking fountain. So hopefully this time I'm going to go through more of the steps with it with you. The last one, I kind of went right from drilling the hole in the statue to boom, it works! Whoa! No other work involved. Just drilling a hole and put the thing with the pump down and bammo! So I'm going to try to take this a little bit further. I do have another project which I'm planning for this year called, you ready for this? 3 pairs of shorts. And basically what it is it's 6 short films. Some of them are going to be the ones that we made at Yavapai College over the last 2 years. We're making another one this year. And then the other 3 are 3 short films that I have put together for my cast. One of them starring the Aussie kids who came out to visit. And this is the only way you're going to see anything new with the Weeblefester, because we're not making any more Weeblefester full-length films, just shorts. And so this is the only way you're going to get to see the Weeblefester. So that'll be coming. Also, a reminder that in July, we are going to have a major road trip. I'm going to have an entire episode dedicated to it. It's going to be a long episode, but I think you'll probably enjoy it. Matter of fact, I am positive that you'll enjoy it. But I'm not going to divulge any more information like that right now. Also, I think I mentioned in the last episode I wanted to have my teeth taken care of. They said, pump, 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 your blood pressure's too high. But the way they took the blood pressure was really weird. So I went and I came home, checked on my Omron. Looks good. I went to urgent care to have them check it also, because you can get your blood pressure checked at urgent care. No issues. You know, it's higher than it should be for somebody in their 20s, but it's right perfect for someone like me who is 60. So, what am I going to do about teeth? Well, what I'm going to do is I am going to obviously hold off. There's not much, you know, I don't have any choices there. But I'm looking at getting some low-level dental insurance, like Delta Dental or something like that, so I can get this stuff taken care of. So, I guess, for the meantime, I have the gap in my teeth, and that's just the way it goes. Hopefully nothing else will fall out between now and 6 months down the road, so we shall see. Okay, so, fountain time. It's my day off. I'm feeling really cool about the fact that it's my day off. There's a couple of things that we have to do, and we'll get to that, because without any further ado, let's get going! Why am I facing this way? Okay, well, you'll notice I'm wearing the Yavapai shirt again. Actually, the other Yavapai shirt. I have two of these. They're in the same color, because green is the color of Kid Stuff Films. But I don't know why I even brought that up. What I'm going to tell you now is I have to make a trip over to Ace Hardware. I would rather go to Home Depot. I may go to Home Depot. It depends, because what I have to get may cost a little bit. But what I need is, I need more of that, the reed that I have up on the fence and on the wall and so forth. I need some more of that for the new pump. Also, I need a hose that's about 5 feet long. I do have the hose for that pump, but it's a little bit shy of 5 feet long. Skills! I've got skills. So I need to see if I can find this. Now there's also a pool supply place nearby, and they're more likely to have this, but I'm going to try to do everything in one swelled poop. Okay, I've come back from Ace, and I didn't get the reed. I'm going to have to go to Home Depot for that. But I did get the water seal. It was priced pretty close to what it is at Home Depot. And I got the hose. I got clear vinyl instead of the black plastic one. This is heavier duty. It'll still suit the purpose, and it was a little bit cheaper. So, considering I went to Ace, not too bad today. So, I have to go get the reed. Unless I have some, I seem to think, do you guys remember when I was putting this together, didn't I have some reed left over? I could swear I had some reed left over. I only need about this wide a piece. I want to see if I have some reed left over. If not, then we'll be going out to, we're on that long trip to Home Depot to get one tiny little thing. And then we'll get started. Now for this particular fountain, I need to build a base, and then I need to build a frame. You know, the lock of the door, it's a very important aspect of this thing. I can't point at it and look at this direction at the same time. But anyway. Here we go. Y'all haven't been in the car since I got the resonator fixed. You heard it in the last episode. But now you're going to see what it's like inside. And you probably remember what it was like inside. It was like... Lots of activity out here today. It's nice to live in a community where people come out and share their day. Okay, here we go. You ready? There's a car behind me. What a surprise. Not nearly as bad, huh? Alright, we're gonna go to Home Depot. Once again, I probably won't take you inside. But I'm going to get the reed, which I don't recall it being very expensive, but you never know. Oh, one thing it has not changed is the speed bumps. There's still one right here and one back here. Actually, that's not true. They were both the same speed bump. I just hit it with both sets of tires. Okay, we made it. Took me almost 8 minutes to get here. But I found a spot in the shade to park the car. So it won't be, it'll still be hot, but it won't be crazy hot. Alright, so I made it back. Got my orange juice and my donut. And here is the reed. They had some with a bunch of bristles coming out, but I didn't want a hairy reed. See what I did there? Anyway. So I'm going to cool down for a little bit. It's about 12 after 4. So I'm going to wait for a little bit, and then I'm going to go out and we'll start going on this thing. I've actually done a little bit on it already, but get more into it in a little bit. So that's what's going to happen. Right now I'm going to drink my orange juice and stand in front of my air conditioner. Okay, so the first thing we want to do, this is the big bowl, the big wooden bowl. It's perfect. Pump sits way down low inside of it. I'm going to have to put a hole through the side for the cable and for the hose. But I will seal that up. Actually, what I might do is I just might put a hole in the side for the hose and just have the cable come out the top. But what we're going to do first is we're going to hit it with the Thompson's water seal. We give it the shake like we do when we do the paint. We shake everything. Notice how the top pops off real easy, not like with paint. Oh, that smells entertaining. We have 3 other wind chime sets. And these are going to be main parts of the fountain. And I don't really have a big problem with taking this apart because these are like $10. They're really inexpensive. In the meantime, we are going to hit all of them, even though I'm not going to use them all, with the water seal. Now these are supposed to be able to be out in any kind of weather anyway, so I'm not expecting a big problem here. And now we let this sit out here and dry, which in Arizona weather should take about 5 minutes. Okay, well we have to wait for the water sealer to dry completely. And I still need to get another piece of rattan or bamboo. What time is it? 6:05. I probably could get it now. Bamboo! Okay, so I got 2 more pieces of bamboo, and I went to, I was going to go to Michael's to pick it up. But I went to Hobby Lobby, and today was the last day of a sale in a certain part of their store. If you've ever been to Hobby Lobby, they always have a sale. I used to work there, so there'd be a sale in one division. The next week they move it to another division, and it basically makes a big rotation, and eventually it comes back. Well, today was the last day for things like this, which is considered a stick. So it's 50% off. So both of these wound up cost me $6. Sasha deal. And I got some more jute. I held it upside down for you. Okay, so we have the bowl and the pump here. Now the pump is not installed yet. What I'm going to have to do is cut a little slot right up here for the cord to go through. This will be covered, so it's alright. And then I need to put a hole in here for this hose to go through. And I got plenty of hose. So we're good for that. So this is the easiest part of the whole project right here. Unless of course I drop the bowl or screw it up somehow. Which is possible. I tend to do that from time to time. Let's find out. about that? Just perfect. My Firefly is having a connection fit back here. Yeah, we'll secure these suction cups. And instead of putting water, I'm going to put a drop of super duper pooper scooper glue in each one. Actually, that's more than a drop. Okay, the wooden basin for the fountain is completed. The fountain is secure inside. The hose goes through the small opening and it's been waterproof. The cord has this little groove that it sits in, so this part is done. Next, we have to make the backing and then the fountain itself. That's going to be the fun part. Okay, it is Tuesday. It's about 2:30. No, it's about 2:15. And time to get back to work on the fountain. Now, I have an idea that I'm going to have the first part of the fountain, the top part, will come out of a narrow little thingy like this. But if it comes out of a narrow little thingy like this, it's going to shoot out further. So, I may go with one that's a little wider. But what I'm going to do with one of these is, you see how it comes down like that and then it flattens out, because that's what makes the tone. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this where it's cut and I'm going to go all the way off and take this piece off. Then I can balance this back here. There's a hole back here so I can put a wad of clay or something and weight the back end down a little bit. And then take the rod and go through it. And of course seal the ends. So this will sit up like this, and then when the water pours in, as it gets heavier, it'll tip over. Hi. Okay, it's freestanding all right. It leans back a bit, which is what I want. I may have to put a crosspiece on it, but I don't think so, because there's not a lot of weight going on it, and the reed itself might actually help hold it together. I'm not holding my breath on that, but you never know. So let's do the second part then. You know, while I'm working on this, I just played the song Slow Boat to China. Old song, obviously, because it's old radio. I listened to the lyrics on that. That is a creepy song. It's like a stalker song. When you understand what the lyrics are all about. It gets you somewhere where, you know, no one else is. It's just kind of creepy. I thought I'd mention it. Well, there's the little the little backing for the new fountain, so it'll blend in a little bit and won't look like it's right against the glass on the side of the apartment. Okay, it appears to work. I tested it in the sink. Basically just held it like that under the tap and then came back up again. So now I have to build the rest of it. That was the easy part apparently. And I have to put some hot glue around here to seal it so it doesn't leak out all over the place. Okay, well, we got this pretty much together. I'll stand up and show you, but I'm using the tripod right now. And there's my neighbor Juan playing catch with his son. Juan and his son playing catch. Okay, his son is playing throw and Juan is playing miss.
He's playing fetch. Oh, watch out, everybody, run!
What I like about this place, people come out. They come out and play. Oh, sun in my face. Okay, here we go. I'll put this in the sunlight so you can see it. First part of the fountain. He's talking right in my ear. And see, check it out. Or they're not holding it up straight, either, so it's coming up straight. So there we go. That's the first part. But now it's 6 o'clock. It's time for me to make some dinner and do some other things. I'm really happy with the way that came out. Of course, there's my workbench sitting there, which doesn't add to the arrangement at all. And most of the candles aren't lit, but you get a general idea. So those little colored gels on those little fountain lights really worked well. This one here is still a little weird because you almost have to get down to see it. So I don't know, I think I'm going to move that light and I have to change some of that stuff anyway. You know, I bet you haven't noticed that underneath all of this there's another tiki right there. Yeah, bet he's completely buried. So there you go, color lights. Well, I think we're going to hold up right there with the end of the fountain building stuff. There's still more that has to be done, obviously, but something has come up, and it's the next 3 weeks, in which case I am going to be up at Yavapai College for kids. So, what I'm going to do in our next episode is I'm going to show you some of the work that's being done to get everything ready for the college, for, you know, all the props I've had to rebuild, the Weevilfester stuff, yes, the Weevilfester stuff, the swamp table, the rebuild on the swamp table, rebuild on the Weevilfester prop, because there was quite a bit that needed to be done with that, aside from the fact that we needed to make a new table for when the, you know, person goes into the mouth, he can slide through, because we were using the swamp table for that, and the hole's the wrong size, and there's that thing around it, and it was a mess. So, more stuff going on there. Now, I guarantee you that the next episode will come sooner. Why is that? Because I already filmed it. Yeah. That it was just too long for one episode. So we're breaking it into 2. So with the, with the fountain thing. So you get the fountain this week. You get the Yavapai College preparation stuff the next week. And then after that, well, you'll be getting some video. Well, maybe even the next one. You get some video from the classes and all like that, like last year. So that'll be coming. But for now, we're going to stick with just the fountain building stuff, and I probably won't get to finishing it until after the school year's over. And reminder number 74.9 in July, major road trip, which I'm going to film. And as far as I know right now, that's still happening. So, barring any major kapooties, or papinas, which are worse, we should be good for that. So, that's what's coming up. In the meantime, you guys have yourselves a great week. End of line.